And a good Monday, everybody. The last day of January, January 31st, 2022. My name is Jewel, reporting for the J7409 Weather Channel. Thank you so much for joining me today. Lots to go over. Will you see this storm that's coming, folks? I warned you about it last evening. Looking like a cross-country storm. We're going to get into that in just a moment. We have some severe weather down in Texas today that we've got to check out also. Plus, I want to remind everyone, if you click Show More, I will have chapters added. You can click on the specific thing you want to see about. So please keep this in mind. We're going to check a lot of things out, as well as some very, very cold temperatures on the way. Well, you may be warm now. See all this warm? If you're in the green or the kind of orangey looking areas, that you would be in the warm. Now, I have this set for around 10 a.m. Tuesday, tomorrow morning. I want you to watch as this cold air starts to come down, because it's going to be a bear, my friends. Now, when you see these very light white colors and the blue and this purple, this is cold air coming down. We'll move up to Wednesday around 8 a.m. in the morning. You can see this cold air is going to start to come down, and right in this area is where this winter storm is going to set up and move across. Cold temperatures. My goodness gracious, these poor people up here, Jesus bless them, please. It's going to be cold. We'll go to Wednesday afternoon around 4 or 5 p.m. You can see it's filtering on down now, starting to get very, very cold in Nebraska and Kansas, Missouri, Illinois, part of Indiana. We'll move on down now to around midnight Wednesday night. You'll be able to see how it's going to progress right on down as we move along here. We'll get up to around Thursday. This is Thursday morning, around 11 a.m., midday as a matter of fact. You can see the cold air now is filtering down into Texas, and when we get up to northeastern Oklahoma, this is Fahrenheit 17. The wind chills are going to get much, much worse, folks. Now, we've been lucky on the East Coast. We are going to have a warm-up through these areas here, moving up right through here from Florida up to North Carolina and around. We should stay on the warmer side of the storm. It should not cause us any problems right in these areas. Look at these cold temperatures filtering down, and it's not just going to go away. This is Friday morning. Look, my goodness gracious, over in Wisconsin, what's this looking like? Minus 12 Fahrenheit. We'll move over to Iowa over in here, minus 12. Everybody in these areas, let's go over to around Columbus, Ohio, 17. Now, this isn't counting the wind chill. The wind chill is going to be something else, and by the time we get over to northeastern Oklahoma, this is 13, but don't let it fool you. It's liable to get colder than that. And over around Dallas, Texas, in this area right in here, 23. Now, I can't stress enough about the cold temperatures. If this storm doesn't get you, the cold temperatures are. And I know western Tennessee's been really warm. You've been enjoying it, but it's going to get cold one more time. Now, as we get back to the storm system, this is around midnight, Tuesday night, Monday morning, whichever you want to call it, it's all right with me. You can see snow is going to be coming down with ice starting in Missouri, in Illinois. Now, all of the blue is rain. The green is wet snow. The purple, that's ice. That is ice, my friends. We will move up to around Wednesday morning around 10 a.m. Then you can see this ice is going to start to set up in northeastern Oklahoma, moving across Missouri into Illinois with snow on the backside of it. all the way from New Mexico, Colorado, New Mexico, right in this area here. I meant Wyoming. I don't know why I said that. Wyoming. It's going to move all the way across, as you can see. Now, I can't get every single place, but here's just a few, like Miami, Oklahoma, up in northeast corner there. You probably are going to get 5 to 8 inches of snow with some freezing rain and some sleet. It's going to start out as rain. Your wind chills before this is over are going to be 0 to 2 degrees. This is all going to start Wednesday afternoon. Now, when we move down into Texas right now, doesn't look like a whole lot's going on. So we'll move up Wednesday night some to around 7 p.m. You still got rain. The snow's going to start to come down more to the south here, as you can see, but it's stretching all the way up to the Great Lake areas right in this area. Now, when we get to 1 a.m. Thursday night, you see, you still have rain down here. The snow has started now in Oklahoma and the Texas panhandles as it's moving all the way across. We'll move on up to around Thursday, around 10 a.m. and then Texas, boom. This ice is what's happening. Looking like around, I would say Dallas and all the surrounding areas. I don't know if you're going to get any snow right. You may get some snow. Your wind chill is going to get down at some point coming up in the storm to around 6. Now, you're going to get freezing rain and sleet. That's what it's looking like for this area of Texas right now. And this will include Dallas as we move up a little bit. Let's get up to Thursday afternoon if we can get up there. Here we go. You can see it's moving on out now for this area. Moving across, the ice is beginning to come into parts of western Tennessee. And speaking of western Tennessee, places like Memphis, Atoga, you're going to get mostly rain. But by Thursday night, and this is around 8 p.m., what it's looking like, wind chill of 12. It could get lower than that. It's going to bring some light snow with freezing rain and sleet to your area here. Anywhere you see this purple, you got snow, rain, and sleet going on all the way from New York. Looking like the places that got hit really, really bad this past weekend, you're going to escape it right now. That's what it's looking like. So we will move up one more time. We'll get to Friday morning. You can see it's moving on across now with ice up in portions of Maine, New Hampshire, Vermont, New York, but still right on the coastlines, looking like mostly rain as it moves right on down through Kentucky. This is what it's looking like now. You know how this can change. I'll keep you updated. Please prepare. Now, I said we had a threat of some severe weather today with thunderstorms and severe rain, and that we do. It's a marginal threat for severe hail, wind, and maybe a tornado that could exist this afternoon over the middle Texas coast and all the vicinity, as you can see right in here, especially along the coastline, still moving up into portions of central Texas. Now, so far as the wind or tornado outlook goes, that's primarily just around the coastlines here in this part of Texas. For this afternoon, the wind, here we go, it's the same place, and severe hail is also setting up in the same places. So, folks, it's very warm down in these areas now. It's coming up from the Gulf. Be prepared for whatever may come your way. We're going to check out the general forecast for the lower 48 now and let you know what's going on with the NAM map, courtesy of Tropical Tidbits with the GFS NAM. What I showed you a while ago was on the Euro map with the storm. Now, for those of you who saw my video last evening, warning everybody the storm was coming, my cover picture was from Pamela Birdie. Everybody knows Pamela. She's a subscriber here, and it's in parts of New Jersey that she lived in. Okay, Mulligan area. And they got about 6 inches of snow. I haven't got any more pictures. If you have any you'd like to share, please click show more, scroll down, you'll find my email address to send them to. And also, don't forget, if you have, now as we turn this on, let's see what happens right quick. We'll turn it on and let it roll through. The Pacific Northwest system is producing moderate to heavy snowfall for the Cascades and the northern Rockies today before it spreads light snow and high winds across the northern plains tonight. And critical fire weather risk is for parts of northwestern Nebraska this afternoon. And we have a large and significant winter storm that's expected to impact much of the central U.S. beginning the middle of the week. Now, a closed upper level low, that's what's going to make its way across Texas today, and this upper feature will tap into the Gulf moisture and send it streaming northward over a surface front that's draped along the Texas Gulf Coast. Now, what's going to happen? You're going to have very heavy rainfall. These scattered to isolated severe thunderstorms that I've showed you about, they are going to materialize, and they're expected to develop today roughly between Houston and Corpus Christi as a result. And we do have this high heavy rainfall that could lead to some flash flooding. Now, multiple inches of rain are in this forecast, particularly over the inland areas, and the intensity of the threat is likely to wind down by Tuesday with the upper level low to weaken. Now, please be aware, I've showed you all this stuff in the severe weather. Please take note. A Pacific Northwest system powered by shortwave energy slicing through the region, and it will continue to bring moderate to heavy snow to parts of the Cascades, the northern Rockies today before setting its sights on the northern plains tonight. Now, warm air should spread across the plains of Mississippi Valley out ahead of the system today and Tuesday. And this system will deepen quite a bit as it moves across southern Canada today. That's going to lead to light snow, high winds across portions of the northern plains, where the northern plains do have high wind warnings in effect. Now, also, we have critical fire weather risk across portions of northwestern Nebraska this afternoon. And then we've got a closed upper level low. It's currently out over the North Pacific. Now, it will face shortwave energy coming from northwest Canada. This phasing will amplify the main trough, reinforcing the Pacific Northwest system and sending it associated cold front sweeping down across the plains Tuesday. Now, as the surface low over southern Canada continues to strengthen, that frigid Arctic air will begin to enter the northern plains by Wednesday on the backside of the cold front. And then the amplified upper level then should sweep down the spine of the Great Plains. This is going to be the setup for this powerful midweek winter storm that's going to impact a wide swath of the country's midsection, extending from portions of the central and southern plains, middle Mississippi Valley, Midwest, Great Lakes, and eventually the Northeast. Now, if you would like to know about a specific place in the comments, I have to know where you live in order to give you a half-right answer. So don't say, is it going to snow in Texas or this, or I have to know the town you live in, okay? So be sure and include it. And I'll be happy to answer your questions as best as I can. Thanks for watching, my friends. I appreciate it a lot, and thank you for everything you do for me, whether you give me donations through PayPal or send them through the mail to me or all that stuff. I appreciate it so much. I couldn't make it without your help. And I thank you for watching my videos. Now, it's very important to share this information on your social media with your family and your friends to help me keep them aware of what's going on, what may be coming their way, and help to keep them safe. And if you haven't subscribed, I would like you to consider to do so. I would appreciate it a lot. That's what it's looking like as of now, folks. Have a good day, a safe day, a blessed day, and for goodness sake, stay warm as you can. Peace, love, and kindness to all. Thanks for watching.